Thank you so much for joining me for Social Media Thursday. This week, I really want to focus on Snapchat. So I get a lot of questions from brands and businesses asking if their company needs to be on Snapchat or should it be on Snapchat. And if they are on Snapchat, what kind of content should they be posting? What kind of stories should they be putting together? How do they get followers? Is Snapchat free? How do they advertise on Snapchat? Blah, 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 blah. So this week though, what I really want to focus on is the custom on-demand Snapchat Geo Filter. It's really affordable to set up. All you really need is a credit card, a Snapchat account, and some graphic design knowledge, but not really because you can use templated versions. They're also really affordable. I just did 2 Snapchat Geo Filters for 2 different events, and the average cost between the 2 was $8 USD, so about $14-15 Canadian. So this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a Geo Filter, and then in the blog post at Hello Beverly, I'm going to be talking about different ways you can use a Snapchat Geo Filter to promote your event. So let's get started. To set up a Snapchat Geo Filter, we're just going to go to snapchat.com, and on the top navigation menu, we'll select Geo Filters. Now, because we're a business that's going to be setting up a Geo Filter for a specific event, we'll go with an on-demand Geo Filter. So we'll click Learn More. And then these will be the steps. So we will design our Geo Filter. We'll select the area where we want the Geo Filter to run and pick the time and the date. And then we'll actually go through and purchase the Geo Filter or pay for it. Create now. And this is the point in the steps where you'll have to sign in. So I'm already signed in as Hello Beverly, or you will have to create your Snapchat account. So on the left-hand side, you can use your own Geo Filter. So let's say you do have those design chops, you can actually download templates and then you would just upload it to the Use Your Own section. But for the sake of this tutorial, we'll just pretend that, hey, we don't really know how to use Photoshop or things like that, so we'll want to create one online. We'll click Design, and it's a celebration. You can scroll through and see what kind of templates they have ready to change the text, add color, things like that. And underneath here, you can kind of click through and change the underlay. So you can see what it would look like maybe if it was a nighttime event, will your filter stand out or will the text stand out more? If it's a sporting event, if it's sunny, if it's just like a barbecue or whatever. It kind of gives you the chance to test your filter on all different backgrounds because not everyone's going to be wearing the same colored shirt or whatever. So we'll pretend that we're happy with this and click Next. We'll select the day of our event as, let's pretend, next Saturday. And then we'll change the time. I always change the time on this page because I notice if I change the time on the previous page, it just resets to something else, which is kind of frustrating, but whatever. So we'll pretend we're running our Geo Filter on November 19th from 9 a.m. until, let's say, 9 o'clock p.m. You can kind of see how it changes itself. And then let's pretend our event is going to be happening at a school. Sure, why not? So we'll click Draw a Fence. We found the school or the location or the park or wherever we want to have our event, or we're having our event, I should say. We'll just draw a little fence around it. Then if you watch this area here, it should update. So if we're running a filter for 12 hours on November 19th, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at this school, the size is 154,000 square feet. We're going to be paying $38.52 US. And if you're like, okay, that's way too expensive, maybe you're having the event in the school, but you're only having it, let's say, in the cafeteria. So instead of selecting the whole entire building, you can reset your fence and then maybe say the cafeteria is here. Then you can make your selection smaller for where it runs So it's changed to 20,500 square feet, and you'll only be paying $5 as opposed to the $39. And if that works for you, click Next. And then you'll do your GeoFilter name. Ignore this stuff. That is my information. And then you'll submit it. And if everything is good, you'll get an email saying it's been approved. And if you need to change something, they're really specific on what you need to change or why it was rejected. And then you can go in, make that change, resubmit it, and usually it will get approved. Then the day of your event, it will actually run and people can use it. And afterwards, you'll get a report on how many people used your Snapchat GeoFilter within that time frame that we outlined, and how many people viewed it. And that is this week's Social Media Thursday. If you need help setting up a Snapchat GeoFilter or have more questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Hello Beverly. That's Beverly with an L-E-Y. And you can read more about Snapchat in general on my blog at hellobeverly.com. Again, that's Beverly with an L-E-Y. So I guess I'll talk to you next week.